Hi everyone, welcome to Enjoy English School. I'm Steven.
I'm Anthony.
And today is October 7th, and we're going to be covering pages 20 to 21. And the title today is Revolution on Tape. Oh, and the subject today is the origins.
没错，今天我们要讲的主题呢是追根究底。那我们的主题就是 Revolution on Tape， 录音带大反攻。我记得我小的时候呢，其实很多时候我们都是听卡带，然后到后来慢慢到了高中才有 CD， 然后到后面的话才有像你们现在可能在网络上听一些串流音乐。所以我是真的见证到说啊，从卡带慢慢进入到现在你们在网络上听音乐的这整个历程的。
All right, so the thing that you're mentioning is a cassette.Not many people know what cassette tapes are, but today we're going to learn about that. And just to go back to the word, the origins, another way to say that is the beginnings. All right, and then we say revolution on tape. A revolution is when something is going to change. There's a new change coming. But another meaning for the same word is something's coming back. So we're going to talk about the return of the cassette tape.We might be living in the digital age, but for music fans, it's still all about older technology.
好，我们在第一句话就看到这边，他讲说 We might be living in the digital age。也许呢，我们生活在这种数位的时代 ，but for music fans， 对于这种喜好音乐的人来说呢，It's still all about older technology。这个旧有的科技呢，还是非常吸引了他们。
Alright, so when we say digital, it's kind of hard to say when you say it really fast. So the best way to do it is spread out an English word if you think it's too difficult. So digital. Make sure you get that j and the gi. Even for me, sometimes when I read it too fast, it'll be like digital, like that. But it's digital, alright? So make sure you sound out each sound.
没错，所以第一个呢，老师提到的这个部分就是digital 这个字的话，其实没有那么好念。如果刚开始念的时候觉得有点困难的话，我们就慢慢一个音节一个音节去念它 digital。所以老师如果说念快的时候有 digital， 我不太会学他念快的那种样子哦。但是 digital 这个字的话呢，事实上不是那么好念，跟我们母语的话用法上面有点就是习惯有点差异，所以你可以先慢慢念 digital，然后慢慢念的话，久而久之就会念像老师一样快了。
And here the word age, it doesn't mean how old you are, but it means like a long time period.
没错 ，age 这个地方呢，老师这边提到了，就是不是我们讲的年纪，而是指整个时代，可能在这数位的时代里头。
All right, and here you see all about older technology. Why do we need all about and not just about? All about is trying to say that it covers a lot of information. It's not just a little bit. So it's just emphasizing that it's a lot.
没错 ，all about。如果今天要加这个 all 的时候，感觉上是非常多的资讯，或者说这个东西非常重要。在这种情况之下，我们就会 It's all about something.
Streaming services are in the lead, but formats like vinyl and cassettes are making a huge comeback.
好了，再我们看第二句话了。串流科技，它讲到 streaming services are in the lead， 现在呢是正当红、正当道的 are in the lead， 领先的地位，我们可以这样说 be in the lead。他就继续说了 ，but formats like vinyl and cassettes 啊，什么是 vinyl 啊？这边讲的是黑胶唱片 vinyl records， 好 vinyl and cassettes， 好像是黑胶唱片啦，或者甚至像卡带啦 ，are making a huge comeback， 就是他们现在呢。这种旧的科技呢，强势的回归了。
So a lot of people might be confused about what streaming services mean. Well, services, anything that gives a service is something that gives you something. So streaming services are platforms where you can watch videos that once you click it, you can immediately watch it, such as Netflix or YouTube or other sites online where you can watch videos right away. So that is what streaming services are.
没错，老师刚刚提到一个非常重要的字汇，叫做 platform。platform 就是大家所熟知的平台。你曾经有听过什么满满的大平台？有没有？那个平台叫做 platform。所以在网络上面有许多这样的平台，你有机会去像是 YouTube 或像其他的一些网站，你可以在上面随选的影片就可以随时看的。这种东西叫做 streaming services， 串流的这种服务。
And here, format is like another way to say way of doing something, or also you can use the word medium, M-E-D-I-U-M. So you can say, but mediums like vinyl and cassettes are making a huge comeback.
没错，在这里的话，后面讲的 vinyl and cassettes， 老师提到说这个字，好，就是说这边你可以用 medium 来表达，就像在我们的副标题里面，它有提到说 as the musical medium of choice， 这个 medium 就是界面的意思，可以用这样的界面去使用。像 format 这个字 ，format 指的是格式啊 ，the new way of doing things， 好，就是做某件事的这种方式等等。那很多时候呢，我们提到这个 medium 要特别小心的是，它的复数可不是加 s 哦，它的复数是 media， 把 um 去掉，加上 a， 所以你常常会听到 social media 那种社群的这种媒体 social media， 这个时候它 media 已经是复数了。
And here we see make a huge comeback. We can just say making a comeback, but huge here is to emphasize that it's a very big, a very large comeback. It's coming back not just a little bit, but very fast, and it has a very big influence. And when you make a comeback, this means that maybe you weren't so popular for a while. At one time, you were very popular. Then maybe you lost popularity. But then you're coming back. You're becoming popular again. That's what a comeback is. So it can be a person as well, like a singer, like Mariah Carey.
没错，像是老师这边举个例子哈 ，make a comeback。本来如果说今天讲 make a comeback 就是回来了，只是回来。曾经呢一度非常非常流行，然后慢慢退流行了，之后呢就要又卷土重来。但如果你讲说 make a huge comeback， 就代表这次回来不是说我回来了，很小心翼翼的，好。我要大张旗鼓要说，各位，我回来了，所以我常常翻译成强势的回归，就很像老师刚刚提到里面提到 Mariah Carey， 好，就是玛丽亚凯莉。当初我在小的时候，1990年代的时候，她那时候非常非常非常红，然后真有一段时间呢销声匿迹了，后来慢慢又强势回归了。这时候你就可以说 She made a huge comeback.
Do you miss the warm sounds of tape?
所以接下来我们看下面这句话 Do you miss this warm sounds of tape? 你会不会很想念那种录音带那种很温暖的那种声音呢？
So in music, a lot of times sounds, we'll say that it's warm because it makes us feel like it's not so rough, not so sharp. So the opposite of a warm sound is a cold sound. We can say that the music has a very cold or cool sound.
没错，所以听到这个 warm sound 的时候，你会知道说，在形容声音的时候，我们可以使用 warm。如果听起来感觉像是比较尖锐的，或是比较那种没有棱有角的那种音乐的话，那感觉是比较冰冷一点。老师刚刚就提到说，相对于 warm sound， 其实你可以用 cold sound 来表达这种比较有棱有角、听起来比较冰冷、比较有距离感的音乐。
Dust off your cassette player and listen to some of those old classic albums because tapes are back.
OK， 所以接下来最后这句话，他就说 Dust off your cassette player. Cassette player 就是那种卡式录音带的那个录音机播放器。OK，Dust off 就是把它上面的灰尘。然后把它拨一拨，意思就是拿出你尘封已久的这种卡式录音机呢 ，and listen to some of those old classic albums， 然后呢，用这些东西来听听看那些经典传唱不衰的一些这种专辑 ，because tapes are back， 因为卡式录音带回来啦。
So albums here, just know that most times when someone has an album, it's like when they have a CD. But since the CD format is going away, we're replacing that word CD with albums.
没错。到后来呢，我们就是从 CD 好，从卡带慢慢到 CD， 然后 CD 到变成是我们的就讲的这种专辑。所以 album 的话，以往的形态 album 它就指这种专辑，可以是 albums on tape，or albums on CD。那现在的话就是直接放在网络上。
All right, let's take a short break. Nearly 50,000 albums were bought on tape in 2018.
OK， 接下来我们看第二段的第一句话，他说到了2018年的时候呢，你想想看有多少人在听卡式录音带，有多少人去买呢 ？Nearly 50,000 albums were bought on tape， 所以事实上是有差不多5万张这个专辑是用卡式录音带的方式售出的。
So if you can notice that we put the year 2018, or we can say 2018, we put it at the very end of the sentence. Actually, we could have put it in the very beginning. We could have said, in 2018, nearly 50,000 albums were bought on tape. That's acceptable too. But I want to say the difference is in Chinese, most of the times we can only put the year in the very beginning of the sentence. We can't really put it in the end. In English, both is okay.
老师讲的没有错哦，在这个地方，2018年你可以放在句尾的位置，然后也可以放在句首的位置。你也可以说 in 2018 or in 2018，然后再去讲后面的 nearly 50,000 albums were bought on tape， 也可以这样子说。
Also, at the very beginning, nearly, that means that they didn't sell 50,000. Maybe they sold 48,000, but they didn't quite reach it. You could also say close to 50,000 albums were bought. But if you want to say that they sold more than 50,000, a lot of times we say over 50,000 albums were bought. So this one, it sounds really impressive, but maybe it was only 48,000 or 40,000.
没错。所以在这里的话，如果说你看到 nearly 的话，代表不满5万。老师刚刚提到说，如果说今天是超过5万的话，你可以用 over 这个字来表达。好，在这里的话，你会特别想说，nearly 就是不到5万，可能是4万8啦，或者是4万多而已。
That's a 125% increase over the year before.
OK， 接下来这句话就讲了 ，That's a 125% increase。这个地方 increase 这个字呢，就是名词的意思，表达是增加。Over the year before， 那比去年的话，同样去比较的话，增加了125%。
When it comes to percentages, and we're saying that it's more than, we often say over the year before, but we could also say 125% increase more than the year before. But over sounds a lot more natural in English, but just know that these two things mean the same.
没错，老师刚刚有提到一个很重要的字 percentage 指的是百分比。所以说今天如果你要提到说前面有数字的话，你比方说125，我们觉得就讲 percent。但如果讲的整个这个百分比是多少的时候，我们会用 percentage 后面加上 age 来表达这个概念。
At this rate, tapes are outgrowing all other formats in terms of sales.
好，所以接下来这个地方 at this rate, tapes are outgrowing all other formats in terms of sales. 就这个销售量来讲 in terms of 就是指以什么来看，以什么而言。就销售量来讲 in terms of sales. 好，你们说 at this rate 以这样的幅度，以这样的速度来看 tapes are outgrowing all other formats. 我们刚刚是不是前面提到了 format 这个词，就是指其他的形式，比方像vinyl records， 好，就是指那种黑胶唱片啦，或者是 CD 啦等等。其实事实上它的成长幅度，那个卡带的这种成长幅度呢，非常非常高，是比其他各种形式的成长幅度都还要高的。
And then here, in terms of, something that we often also say is when it comes to. So I could say tapes are outgrowing all other formats when it comes to sales. Both of these are acceptable. You can use both.
没错，两个都可以哦。所以在你这边也讲 in terms of， 除了讲这个方式之外呢，老师还提到另外一个 when it comes to 就是谈到这个主题，谈到这个话题，就这个方面来看，也可以说 when it comes to。这个地方 to 要特别注意的是，这个 to 呢它是介系词，所以后面会接一个主题，一个名词。
Everyone from Jack White to Jay-Z is jumping on the cassette trend, releasing new albums on tape.
好啦，所以接下来你会看到一些名人，对不对？ Everyone from Jack White to Jay-Z 可能大家都听过，对不对？不管是那个 Jack White 到 Jay-Z， 他通常都是取一些这种 J 开头，这样听起来就有一种韵律感，对不对？Is jumping on the cassette trend， 大家呢都赶上了这股这种卡带的这种热潮，好，就用卡式录音带的热潮。然后呢 ，releasing new albums on tape， 他们也用这种卡带的方式呢去发他们的新专辑。
So whenever we say everyone from A to B, like here is Jack White to Jay-Z, both of these artists are very, very different. They have very different styles in music. And then also they're from different time periods. So when you're saying everyone from A to B, you're trying to show a wide range of people.
没错，所以在这里的话，感觉上就像一个光谱一样，他们会从一端到另外一端。所以说 Jack White、Jay-Z， 你会知道说他们有点像是可能是不同类型的音乐，或者是不同时期的音乐，他会想要 to show a wide range of something。range 的话就是指那种宽度，或者是指那种，比方说今天一个人的戏路非常非常的广。比方说今天假设说今天我们的老师他呢什么样的角色都可以演，你可以说 he has range， 好，他的戏路很广，就可以用 range 这个词来表达。我们请老师拼一下 range 这个字好吗？
R-A-N-G-E。
range 就是指的，好，就是那种宽度很广、很广泛的这种感觉。
All right, and then when there's a trend, that means it's something that everyone's doing, it's very popular. We tend to say we're jumping on that trend.
所以说 trend 的话就是潮流，对不对？如果说大家都在做，我也跟一下，想搭这股热潮的话，你可以说 jump on that trend， 用这种方式去表达。
And fans who are eager for a bit of the past are eagerly grabbing their favorite artists' releases on this born-again form of technology.
好，这句话有点长哦，来继续往下看。And fans who are eager for a bit of the past， 对于那些很想去赶搭一下这种怀旧热潮的，好 ，for a bit of the past are eagerly 就很努力的，很想要怎么样 grabbing their favorite artists' releases on this born-again form of technology。好，既然可能错过了那个卡式年代的，可能年轻的族群没有接受过卡式年代的那段时期的洗礼的话，既然有这个 Jay-Z 有出卡带的，那我去买买看，抢搭一下这个热潮。他就在讲这个概念 ，grabbing their favorite artists' releases。这个 release 当然指的是 new albums on this born-again form of technology， 就是重新再重生的这样的这种科技。这个 born-again 要特别注意，它本身是当一个形容词，所以在中间 born 跟 again 中间要加一个 hyphen， 用连字号把它连起来。
So see, eager and eagerly.Eager means it's an adjective. It's when you really want to do something because you're so excited to do it. That's eager. So here you see the adjective form and the adverb form, and they can be in the same sentence. It's very interesting in emphasizing that they're so willing to do this thing.
没错，所以在 eager 这个字使用的时候，你可以用形容词 eager for something。I'm eager to do something。那在这边的话，有 eager 形容词的，还有 eagerly grabbing， 然后用这个副词的形态表达，去特别强调他们有多么的渴望。
All right, let's take a short break. Late last year, top tape manufacturer Recording the Masters released a special new kind of cassette.OK，
接下来我们看第三段这个地方 ，late last year 啊，去年年底的时候呢 ，top tape manufacturer， 这个 top tape manufacturer 就是那种卡式的这种卡带的制造商呢，它叫做 Recording the Masters。好，你会发现到 Recording the Masters 有 R 啊、T 啊、M 都大写，你就知道这整块是一个名字。OK， 这家公司呢 ，release a special new kind of cassette， 他们推出了一种新的形式的卡带。
All right, so late last year is usually maybe October to December. But if you want to do the opposite of that, it's early last year.
所以说我今天在这边提到说 late last year， 那可能差不多是10月到12月。那如果是稍早的，去年稍早的时候呢，你可以用 early last year 来表达。
So the difference between a manufacturer and a producer, because sometimes people are confused about that. A manufacturer that we see here is someone that creates that product that becomes a physical form. But a producer, they create that product, but they need a manufacturer to make it into something that is physical.
没错，在这里的话，老师这边这个讲的很重要哦。如果说今天你提到是 manufacturer， 就是把东西制成成品的这种制造商。那如果说 producer 的话，可能是有一个概念，有一个想法。比方说，今天如果说你要做一个机器，把这种图都画好了，这个时候它是 produce 这个产品出来。可是今天要变成成品的话，还要送到工厂去加工啊，等等。这种时候的话，你要去把它 manufacture， 把它制作出来。这时候用 manufacture， 等于是做成实体的东西、商品，好放到你面前。所以在这里的话，你就可以知道 produce 跟 manufacture 之间的差别。
Producer is spelled P-R-O-D-U-C-E-R.Called the Fox C60, it is said to have the best sound quality of any tape to date.
OK， 所以接下来我们看下面这句 ，Call the Fox C60。 好，这边要先确定一下，前面他提到 called， 这是一个这个分词构句的形态。其实你们要去看到底什么东西被叫做 Foxy 60呢？你要看逗号后面的主词是什么。it is said to have the best sound quality of any tape to date。这个 it 就是指前面说 special new kind of cassette， 这种新形态这种卡式录音带呢，它呢被叫做是 Foxy 60， C60这个名字。然后据说啊 ，it is said to have， 据说这个录音带的那种形态呢，怎么样 ？have the best sound quality of any tape to date. To date means so far. 到目前为止，没有任何其他的录音卡带呢，能够超过它的音质。
In this way, it really is true that everything old is new again.OK,
最后一句话就说了 ，In this way， 在这种情况之下，在这种新的形态出现的情况之下 ，It really is true that， 就是后面这句话真的是说的一点都没错。什么话呢 ？Everything old is new again， 所有的旧的事物呢，有了新的风貌。
All right, we learned a lot about cassette tapes today, so let's go into the review section.So here comes the review. If you're at home or at school, it doesn't matter where you are, as we say the words, say them with us, okay? It will help you become familiar with the sounds. First word is format.
Format 就是指格式、形式的意思。
Or a similar word, medium.
Medium 指的是媒介、界面。
Okay. Also, we want to talk about the different formats of music that are coming out. There are cassettes.
好，接下来我们要介绍的就是不同种类的那种界面咯，像是第一个 cassette 就是指卡带。
What about streaming? What is streaming?
Streaming 就是呢串流的这种服务或串流的媒介。老师刚刚之前有举 YouTube 当例子。
And that big black one, vinyl?
Vinyl 就是那种大大的黑胶唱片。
And what is an album?
Album 指的是专辑的意思。
All right, what if somebody makes a comeback?
Somebody makes a comeback, 意思就是回归了。那在我们这里面有提到 make a huge comeback, 就是强势的回归了。
At this rate,
以这样的速度。
And what if I'm outgrowing something?
Outgrow 这个词的话，就是比其他的要超过 grow maybe faster than 其他人。
When I want to show a range, I'll say everyone from A to B. What does that mean?
From A to B 代表是有一个非常非常宽的各式各样的，好把这个整个光谱秀出来，从光谱的左端到右端，给人家一种很多的感觉。
Everyone's doing one thing. I better jump on that trend. What does that mean?
Trend 这个字的意思就是指热潮，对不对？所以大家都在做，我也跟着跳下去做。那跳你就想到jump on the trend, jump on a trend， 就是跟着大家跟风这个热潮。
What about eager or eagerly? What does that mean?
Eagerly, you want to do something so much. 你很想做某件事情的时候 I am eager to do something. 这是一个形容词。
And what about the word born again? What does that mean?
Born again. I was born. Born 就是出生嘛。Born again 就是再次重生的感觉。
And the difference between manufacturer and producer.
Manufacturer and producer. Producer 就是把东西制作出来，在这个地方要特别注意是，不见得是实体，它可以是一个概念，但是要把它做成实体东西的话，我们还是要靠 manufacturer 制造商把它制造出来。
All right.Definitely learned a lot about cassette tapes today.
Right.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Enjoy English School. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.
第20页追根究底，录音带大反攻。
Revolution on tape. We might be living in the digital age, but for music fans, it's still all about older technology.Streaming services are in the lead, but formats like vinyl and cassettes are making a huge comeback. Do you miss the warm sounds of tape? Dust off your cassette player and listen to some of those old classic albums because tapes are back. Nearly 50,000 albums were bought on tape in 2018. That's a 125% increase over the year before.At this rate, tapes are outgrowing all other formats in terms of sales. Everyone from Jack White to Jay-Z is jumping on the cassette trend, releasing new albums on tape. And fans who are eager for a bit of the past are eagerly grabbing their favorite artists' releases on this born-again form of technology. Late last year, top tape manufacturer Recording the Masters released a special new kind of cassette. Called the Fox C60, it is said to have the best sound quality of any tape to date. In this way, it really is true that everything old is new again.